Okay, so the sewage pump on our basement, in our basement, went out on, it doesn't matter when it went out, but essentially a couple things I learned. Number one, the tank that we have in our basement is it's a 21 inch by 40 inch deep tank, and I bought a Everbilt. It was a 68 gallon a minute pump, and had the capacity to pump up to 1 inch solids, and it's a 110 power. A couple of things to know. First of all, this cover, Home Depot sells. It's a Everbilt also, and it has a sight glass, which was really helpful. And I put it in to where you could actually see the float. And the reason I think the pump that I had to replace went out, is because the float was getting hung up on the wall of the tank. So, a couple of things that I would recommend if you're going to install one of these: make sure that you have enough room for the float to really move freely. If you're a plumber, you know that, and I didn't call a plumber for this, so I'm not too concerned about your opinions there, because I'm trying to save money. But really cool. I love this lid specifically, this Everbilt. It's fiberglass, I think, or polymer lid. But I think I'll also stay tuned for my next video, because I'm probably going to put some party lights down underneath this, just so I can inspect it and have a good time while I'm doing it. But love being able to see that float freely with this window, because the cover that I replaced the cover that was here before, I couldn't see down in there. So being able to see that and inspect it and keep it top of mind to clean and stuff like that is really nice. But I also installed another rubber grommet, and just reused this one from the old setup. But I replaced the clamps to where if I ever had to take this whole thing out, I could just unhook those clamps and pull this all straight out, where before it was all pipe doped together to where you would have had to cut it. So now it's a little bit easier to access. If I just want to pull this whole unit out and really look at it and clean it, I'm going to really follow the manual instructions for cleaning it and making sure that it's maintained well. But yeah, just if you look at this light on here, get behind me on this one. I want to normalize putting party lights in your sump tank just so you can inspect it. But yeah, good luck if you have to do this. The other thing that I did is, if you look down in there, right there above my finger, there's a little thing that holds that float. I didn't know this. And again, if you're a plumber, you knew this, but I didn't. You can loosen that and pull the slack back and forth on your float to adjust the height of when your float kicks on. So that's something else I'm really excited about. And stay tuned and do it yourself. Even if you have to take several hours to do it yourself, it's well worth it, because you'll learn something. Hope you guys have a great day.